If you've been thinking about buying in the Las Vegas area, but you keep getting sticker shock at the prices, I want to talk to you about Pahrump, Nevada, because a lot of buyers completely overlook this market, and honestly, that might be a mistake. I'm Jacob Ballew, luxury real estate agent here in Las Vegas. And while most of my work is in places like the Ridges, McDonald Highlands, Sienna, I work with buyers all across southern Nevada. So when clients ask me about Pahrump, I take that question seriously. If you're new here, please hit the like button right now and subscribe. I put out data-driven real estate content for buyers, sellers, and investors in the Vegas metro every single week. So let's start with the basics. Pahrump is in Nye County. It's about 60 miles west of Las Vegas. The drive out there is roughly 45 minutes to an hour, depending on where you're starting from. It's not the suburbs. It's not a master planned community. It's a wide open desert valley with mountain views, large lots, and a lifestyle that's genuinely different from Las Vegas. And that's the whole point. The people who buy in Pahrump are not looking for the strip. They're looking for space, quiet, and affordability. And Pahrump delivers on all three. Now let's talk numbers, because that's where this market gets really interesting. Right now, the median home price in Pahrump is sitting right around $395,000 to $399,000. Compare that to Las Vegas proper, where the median is running well above $450,000 and Henderson's even higher. You can get a 3 or 4 bed single family home on a larger lot in Pahrump for a price that you would not get much of anything here in the valley. The price per square foot is around $210, which is meaningfully lower than most established Vegas zip codes. If you're a buyer who needs square footage and outdoor space, the math starts to look pretty compelling. Homes in Pahrump are currently averaging around 100 to 118 days on the market, and that's a slower moving market compared to Las Vegas, which actually works in the buyer's favor. You have time to do your due diligence. You're not getting into bidding wars, and homes are typically selling a few percentage points below asking price, and that negotiating room is real. So who is actually buying in Pahrump right now? A few different groups. So you've got retirees who want single-story living, a quieter pace, and lower costs. You've got remote workers who realize they don't need to be near an office and can trade their California or Vegas rent for a home they actually own. And then you've got investors looking at land and lower priced properties as a long-term play in a market that has appreciated significantly over the past decade. Speaking of the appreciation, let's be straight about this. Over the past 10 years, Pahrump has seen some of the strongest home appreciation in Nevada. That long-term trend is real, but in the short term, you're looking at a more stable and slower market. This is not a place to flip a house in 6 months. This is a buy and hold market, or a lifestyle buy for somebody whose priorities are including space and affordability over proximity to amenities. Now let's talk about what you actually get out there. Pahrump has grocery stores. It's got medical facilities, restaurants, and everyday services. It's not remote in that sense. But if you want specialized dining, major retail, or entertainment, you're driving to Las Vegas. And that commute is the real trade-off. And you need to be honest with yourself about whether it works for your life. A lot of the homes in Pahrump sit on half-acre to 1-acre lots or larger. So if you have horses, ATVs, boats, or you just want room to breathe, this market has inventory that simply does not exist inside of Las Vegas at these price points. And you'll also find that manufactured homes make up a meaningful portion of the housing stock. So if you're financing, make sure you're working with a lender who's familiar with the Pahrump market specifically. There's also new construction activity out here. Some national builders have moved into the area with smaller lot subdivisions, which are a different feel than the traditional Pahrump rural property, but offered newer builds with warranties and less immediate maintenance. One thing I want to be transparent about: Pahrump is not a fit for everybody. The summers are hot, though it does cool down significantly at night compared to Las Vegas. The school options are a bit more limited than you'd have in a major metro. And if you value being close to the energy of Las Vegas, 60 miles can feel like a long way on a Wednesday night. But for the right buyer, Pahrump checks boxes that nothing inside the valley can match at the same price. You can own land, you can have real privacy, and you can do it without stretching your budget to the max. If you're seriously considering Pahrump and you want to understand how it fits into the broader Southern Nevada market, reach out to me directly. I can help you evaluate whether this makes sense for you or whether there's another market that might be a better fit. The link to my website is in the description. And if this video was helpful, please hit the like button, leave me a comment below with any questions about Pahrump or the Las Vegas Metro, and subscribe so that you don't miss the next one. I'll see you there.